Very nice in the summer, down in the fall. They don't
Richard, why don't you bring me back a glass of
I don't realize that she was a fraud investigator for the oil business, owning her own company called Foreign Operations. She started and financed an orphanage in Nepal. She is a native Texan who grew up in South Texas on a ranch before moving to Houston. She also led Houston's chapter of the Travelers Century Club, an elite organization for people who have visited more than 100 countries. Her love was horses, riding and barrel racing as a child, serving as a committee member of the Speakers Committee for the Houston Livestock Show. But it took her moving to San Miguel to meet her real cowboy. She survived the tsunami and came back and bought her Chihuahua and named her Susami after her life was spared. Many are wondering what will happen to Tusu. Chuck is bringing her back to Mexico with him to live with him here. She moved here 2 years ago. I met her when she first moved here in the Jardín for the Day of the Dead in Tusami, dressed up like an alligator in green. She carried that little dog with her everywhere she went. She was fearless and was prepared to die. She even wrote her own wishes for this memorial and gave them to her mother in the event. At her request, we are celebrating her life by following the traditions she helped create for the San Miguel Sisterhood, where we always had a rose, either pink or yellow, and we lit a Virgin of Guadalupe candle, and went in a round robin talking about things in our lives that we wanted to get feedback on. In this case, Janet asked that we instead remember the happy times with her and celebrate her life and toast to her favorite drink, Scotch and water. We are playing songs that were her favorite songs that she loved to sing, and for me, those memories, watching her excitement over singing and celebrating with the girls, are my favorite memories, whether during a girls' fellowship or on a road trip. Now those memories I cannot share, as she always said. What happens on a road trip stays on that road trip, and it's vaulted. Janet believed deeply in tradition, was religious, and was a creature of habit. She lived life to the fullest. She was generous and kind to a fault. So let's celebrate her life tonight. Her mother, Rosemary, sent me a statement that she would like to read to you all. And I've stayed at Janet's mother's house, and Janet got her strength from her mother. And her mother has been so strong during this, and every day she says to me, my daughter died, but I have new daughters in San Miguel. And this is what she wrote. Words cannot express our gratitude for the outpouring of sympathy we have received from all of you. Janet had so much fun with all of you. She would tell me about shopping, partying, etc. with all her friends, especially the girls' nights out, and eating at Keith's for steak night. Some of you I have met, and others I have seen in her photos. You know how she loved the camera. Never enough pictures. She was never happier than when she was there. She would tell me often, Mom, I am so happy here. Her life with Chuck was the happiest she has been in a long time. She told me so many times how good he was to her. She loved to ride the horses, and that was right up her alley. I know we will all miss her, but she told me when she would go, it would be her time, since she had so many close calls. It's very hard to believe that, but I must so I can keep going. I need more daughters, so any of you that need a mother, I am available. She would be willing to share me. Any of her friends that are coming here called me, and I have her number. I think I may just find room for you. She wanted me to go to San Miguel at Easter, and I couldn't. I told her I would come in September. She told me I would love it there. Of course now, it will never be the same for me without her, but I'll have to go on with my other 3 children. This is what she would want me to do. Thank you all for being Janet's very special friends and doing the memorial service and making her life happy there. Keep Janet in your hearts, and please keep in touch with me. Love to you all, Rosemary. Who would like to talk next? Linda? Linda? No? Let's do one song. We have a list of songs that one of the songs that we'd like to do is Yellow Rose of Texas. And Bob Milton's going to explain the significance of that. Would you please come up? And then after we sing the song, we are going to toast Janet with scotch and water, which Linda's going to pass around, or have passed around.